imbalance here on US30 right there, and price came right in between the imbalance. Super clean area for price to react from. So what's up? What's up, Arlim? Is it Arlim or Katia Cisneros? Welcome in, talk to us.
Hey, yeah, it's Katya actually.
Nice, nice. Welcome in. Welcome to Nasty Nas.
Thank you.
But yeah, Nas actually dropped off last this morning. We had CPI at 5:30 Pacific time, so that red folder news that that allowed for price to accelerate. Well, actually, this was 2 a.m. Sheesh. So this wasn't even. Oh, okay, 5 a.m. Yeah, so it was that CPI news. Price dropped off back to these previous buy zones. Again, this is from last Wednesday, February 5th. And then this is how the market opened this Sunday. It came right back down to the same buy zone. And then now from the CPI drop, same thing again. So this area is pretty solid to, hold on to the buys. If you were to extend this out, stop loss would be these lows right there. So we're just allowing price to do its thing right now. And what we can also do, just for more confirmation, if anyone's maybe not filling this buy or they kind of want to wait for the break of structure, wait for the accumulation. We need to break above these highs. We already swept these lows right there. Right, this wick came, swept these lows, and now we're waiting for one of these next few candles to give us a full body candle close to then confirm some type of accumulation here. But if you plugged in yesterday, we did call out these trades in the New York session, and I know for NASDAQ it hit TP1 and then it came back down, gave another entry, and then hit TP1 again. Right, so that's let me see, how many points is that? It's about 94, 95 points, but there was no drawdown. That's a super clean risk to reward. And then I even went on US30, did the same thing, the same play. US30 was it looked way more clean. We gave very clean accumulation here. We got several retests, 2 retests, and then price hit TP1, TP2, and TP3. Right, once we hit these highs, price started to get weaker up here. Didn't really want to break more structure to the upside. So, that's why it's always a good idea to partial out at these highs. Look how price reacts at each one of these highs. It gave some type of, resistance, and maybe it was, just getting weaker, losing volume. And then look how cleanly price sold off of the same area we took profit from. Very, very nice drop. And so yeah, sometimes you can't expect the trade to run forever all the time. Sometimes it has to get clapped. Sometimes the setups you have marked up, they need to get clapped because price wants to go lower, which is fine. But that just brings back the point of trade management and risk management. But it looks like US30 is wanting to continue the drop, so we're just gonna be patient on this. Don't force anything. NAS is still looking good. SPX looking good as well. But yeah, let me go back to NAS real quick. Go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, that's the 4 hour. So they got the daily time frame. What's going on? Still solid. One thing that does interest me is that we don't have a wick here on this daily candle, and I've heard from other people, if there's no wick on the candle, then sometimes the candle likes to come and fill that in by sweeping it. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, if NAS doesn't want to respect this structure here, this buy zone, and we do go lower, then the next place I would be looking for potential buys is after we sweep these lows here. But as we can see here, price does look pretty sturdy, right? This whole zone from this break of structure here, and then these lows being your stop loss, technically, like, all this is valid for buys. And that's why right now we're looking at the 15-minute time frame to see if we get some accumulation here. If that fails and it wants to go lower, we just keep looking for the same thing. It can happen where it's happening now. It can happen down here. It can happen down here. Like, we don't know where it wants to happen. We just have to pay attention to at least the 15-minute to get a better idea of what's going on. I'm sure if we go down to the 5-minute time frame or even the 1 minute, there's more accumulation here. There's more setups as well. All right, this is nasty work here. On the 1 minute, we have this liquidity. Boom. That sweep. Break above. We did retest here. And then price got a nice reaction. So we just want to see more of a higher time frame confirmation though. Because anything below the 15-minute can easily get clapped. Right? Unless you're like super scalper. Super scalper. But, let's say this does close above here. It looks like it might. Who knows? It's pushing very good. But let's say it does. The entry would be right here. And, of course, the stop loss would be these lows. And you want to put it just right beneath it. It is about 80 points of risk. So you can divide that up any way you would like. Boom. And then I would target these highs once again. Right, because once we sweep the highs, there's a chance for price to reverse. This is a huge imbalance as well, so we may get it may cause some trouble on the way up. It may move up and then move down and then give some more accumulation. What I've noticed, right, it may get some higher highs, higher lows, and then like drop off, give some accumulation, and then continue a little higher and then maybe drop off again. Boom. Give some more accumulation, and then finally hit the highs. It's not just going to go straight up. And if it does go straight up, then that's how you know that this move was purely manipulation. It was purely to liquidate these buyers that entered and got FOMO trades. I was looking at this. This is just very clean accumulation, right? Liquidity, sweep, break above, beautiful retest, but we failed to make new highs. We couldn't break above this wick here, and price weakened before finally dropping. And I know some people were looking at this imbalance the other day. We easily clapped through that, right? That's why I don't like to focus too much on imbalances, because sometimes it just gets ran through. I like to focus solely on the setup itself, which was down here. Imbalances are just a byproduct of the setup. So, yeah, we're just waiting for that 15-minute confirmation. Let me go ahead and set an alert. Okay, I want it once per bar close, which means it's only going to alert me once we get a full body candle close. Not if we touch the line like we just did. Not if it wicks. It has to have, the bar has to close. Right? The candlestick bar has to close. Then it's going to alert in the next 8 minutes.
Are you on trading view?
Yeah. Yeah, this is trading view.
Locker?
This is trading view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like trading on trading view or trading locker exclusively. They don't let you do that.
Yeah, that's why I like trading view. I mean, I still pay for trading view. It's a little bit faster than Trade Locker as far as like switching time frames. Like Trade Locker has a little delay and it low key pisses me off. But it is what it is. I know in the future, Trade Locker will update their servers to make it just as fast as Trading View. Let me see US30. Is US30 acting right? So we just swept these lows here. So we need that full body candle close above the high. So if we're sweeping these lows, we need US30 to close above these highs. If it really wants to proceed higher. If that doesn't happen, then it may want to go lower, maybe to, you know, these previous buy zones all the way back here. Oh, sorry, back here. We'll see. But this space is looking good. Still inside of that imbalance. We finally got the retest of this structure right in there. SPX looking good still. We didn't quite get this retest, but I do believe we swept. You see how there's no wick here? We did sweep these lows. So that's good. Remove that. Okay. And then gold or Bitcoin. What is up? What's up with Bitcoin? Let's see. What is Bitcoin up to? It's looking weak. I'm not really looking at crypto right now. It's just up here it's been up here for far too long. I'm not gonna really focus on it too much until we get some more like drastic movement. But we have been respecting, you know, 93,400, like essentially 95,000 here. This level, the structure is being respected. So I'm not really too focused on crypto. I'm just letting it play out. It's more of a long-term investment anyway. Keep in mind though, like at any point in time, we could easily come down here and fill this imbalance or retest previous structure. So I'm not gonna be too crazy. And then Ethereum looking good. It's moving away from the zone as well. And then gold. Let's see. Gold is just up there. I know Marcus just dropped a play for you guys. Sheesh. Literally right here. Liquidity build up. Boom. We swept the lows and boom, breaking above the highs. So if price does come back down to this area, easy trades to take that higher. You can even look for more of an accumulation here to continue just like that. But that's the play for gold. Super textbook. Let's go back to Nasty Naz. There's 4 minutes left on this candle. So we shall see what they want to do. All we can do is be patient. You guys have any questions about anything? Any other charts you want to look into or anything like that? I know some of y'all caught these buys yesterday. You know, super solid plays. No complaints there. Got that 5-minute confirmation already. Let me drop this in the chat as well.
US30 pushing down.
Sheesh. Damn, that's crazy. They just look complete opposite. What about SPX? SPX is pushing as well. That's Bitcoin. Yeah, US30 is on a different type of time. Let me get a nice angle. Make sure the lighting's right, you know. Boom. So they know these highs specifically. There might also be some trouble here. This is also structure. So we might do two things. One there. One there. Price can easily retest this structure and sell off again. So that's a good partial area. And this is also a good TP. Still 2 minutes left. Go ahead and save this. Boom. 15-minute candle to close for the boom. All right. There's a minute and 45 seconds left. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. Hold on. All right. Make sure you guys drink your water. Drink your water. If you didn't drink water already, now is a good time to get that water break. Wash your face. You know, do a cold plunge real quick. "45 seconds left until we get the confirmation. Let's go." What else we got? All right. Wednesday, 5:30 already happened. Okay, 7 a.m. We got, damn, he's talking again? Dang. So we got Powell speaking again. Another red folder news. And then President Trump is speaking again. What are they talking about? It's crazy work.
How that confirmation happened.
Oh, let's go. So yeah.
Maybe tariff?
What's up?
Maybe talking about tariff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's probably the tariffs, to be honest. Yeah. I'm not really too familiar with tariffs, but I know that we have to pay for it. Like the taxpayers have to pay for it, right? Like it affects us
We're
too.
gonna pay for it one way or the other.
Yeah.
Goods are gonna be more expensive coming in, and we're gonna pay extra for it.
The eggs are already
They're gonna up
$50.
the price.
But yeah, if you're on this call and you're like looking for a setup. Oh, someone had me on repeat. But yeah. Wow. Who's that? Zach? All right. You want to go ahead and set up your buy limit here. Set up your buy limits here. So whether you're on a live account, I know Katya's new. Maybe I'm not sure if you have a live account yet or a demo account, but at least set it up on the demo account so you can see how the trade plays out, just to get some repetitions and whatnot. And I recommend that for everybody. Like, even if you're not trading on your live account, maybe you're like sitting it out, maybe you're on the sidelines for today, I still recommend taking the trade on a demo account so you can at least get the reps and then build that confidence around pulling the trigger when you do see a setup. Because the more you practice, when you actually do it in real life, then it's seamless. So just super clean. So we can't do much now except wait for price to come back down. I did mention though, when I woke up at 5:45, I did mention that price was in the buy zone. Like technically, price coming back down here was the buy zone. So you could have entered just off of that itself. We were just waiting for the confirmation for anyone who's hesitant. Right? Again, this is the same buy zone that we were looking at last Wednesday. And that's essentially why I have the markup still here. So if and when price does drop, I know that, hey, it's coming back to the same buys that we took the other day. And those buys, the stop loss, hasn't been violated, which means that setup is still valid to take. Price can come back to your buy zone an infinite number of times. as long as the stop loss hasn't been violated. And what I mean violated is closing with a full body candle. As long as that doesn't happen, you can take the trade over and over and over. So
For the
technically,
record, SPX
oh,
had a full body close over the 15 too, just so you know.
oh, thank you, thank you. Put that in there. So SPX as well. I'll drop this in the chat for the SPX traders. Boom, that's the break of structure. We swept these lows right there, and then the stop loss would be right there. You can same exact thing as NAS entry. You have your stop loss. I would put like 20 just to be 20 points, just to give yourself with the spread. And then definitely TP1 there. You're gonna buy me some beer and tacos? Sheesh. Sign me up. Sign me up. Are you in California, Brandon? I forgot what state you're in. Okay, wait, is it like Northern California, Southern California? Yeah, this is a good play for SPX. Let me save this. Corona. Oh yeah, that's like Riverside area. My military base was out there. I was stationed at March Reserve Base. I think you know where that is, maybe. Let me drop this. Boom. Put SPX in the chat as well. And then let's look at US30 real quick. Oh, okay. US30. Let's go. We might get the confirmation. We may get the confirmation here. Let me put the alert. The US30 is dang, that was clean. It came a little bit lower because we have more imbalance here, and there's also more structure that price could have retested, like here or even up here. Like price could have easily came back down to any one of these, right? So that's why it came a little bit lower. Perfectly fine. There's still plenty of imbalance left, so that was fair. That was fair for what it did. But yeah, US30, it may give us the similar confirmation. So just, and we have news in 10 minutes. News in 10 minutes. Okay. Let me move this out the way. Over there. Boom. So yeah. This is also essentially like your trading journal when you keep it on your chart like this, so you can see like, okay, these are the trades that I've been taking. Did I win? Did I lose? So far we took since last Monday, since last Monday we've taken this trade. We took 1, 2, 3. So we won 3 trades here in a row, and then we lost this one here, and then yesterday we won this trade here, and then now we're essentially waiting for this to play out. So pretty good ratio right there. Let's see. Are we gonna come back? It is 160 points up from the buy zone. Did anyone take the buys when I said it this morning? When I said prices in the buy zone, right there.
Yeah, I had taken it way break even, and it came back and stopped me out.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna wait and see if it returns.
Okay. Solid. Let me see. Let me just let them know. Buy zone. This price is up 160 points from the buy zone, but it can easily come back down there. We'll see. I know my boy he called me talking smack. Yeah, I was right with the sells all along. Cause I made a post about counter trend trading, and he said I feel attacked. Let's see. Nas is up. Boom. All right. And bloody will we trust. What do you think about GBP USD? Let's take a look. GBP USD. Let's see. Let's see. It's looking good. I see some breaks of structure to the upside. This is the this is the 1 minute. Yeah, it looks good. I see some accumulation here. It's literally in the buy zone right now, but this is the 1 minute time frame as well. Let me take a look at it on the higher time frames. GBP USD. Boom. Dang, I haven't marked this up in forever. I haven't used these things in a long time. Sheesh. So this is overall downtrending, right? We're overall making lower lows and lower highs. Right? That's the official trend. That's, so in order for us to really take buys seriously, we would need some type of break of structure above these highs and continue. But we did get that break of structure lower down here. We got some structure breakage right there. We got more up here as well. So yeah, definitely it's in a nice area to start looking for some buys. You can even use this if you want to be more technical. This exact order block right there. Stop loss, these lows. And then this whole area is your buy zone, and then go down to the smaller time frames. Wait, let's make sure we can see this. On all time frames, go down to the weekly. I see more order block here, another one. We broke this structure here. Stop loss would be there. We swept these lows, right? So this, I would look at this as the best buys. Right there. Yeah, I would be looking here around 1.23074. Boom. Stop loss at that low. Just below it. And then you can target each one of these highs. Yes, it's a 1-to-1, but that's if price even goes all the way down there. If price doesn't go all the way to your stop loss and it ends up using this low instead, that's a 1-to-4 almost. Actually I do like these lows better. Boom. You can target that. You can target each one of these highs. But yeah, that's essentially what I see for GBP USD. Yeah. See how price came to the same structure before? Very clean retest. Took off. We even had massive liquidity here. Swept. And then we broke structure. Right? We tried to here and then failed. And we finally broke here. Got a clean retest. And then flew more. And then price came all the way back down and stopped this structure out, this whole setup. But there's another setup here that's being respected now. That's allowing price to continue to move. And there's even some here. Liquidity. Sweep. Break above. Came all the way back down. Made a whole new setup. Retested this one. And this is being respected. And again, same thing. Boom. That's how the market moves. Even though this one got clapped, we're still here with this setup. We're still here with this one. So super clean. Keep in mind though, this is like an overall downtrend. So in order for these, but the buys are still giving it's still giving accumulation right there. So this can easily switch to an uptrend over time, especially if we break above these highs here, because then that would be a massive accumulation. Imagine all this as liquidity, all this here, right? And then we sweep all these lows, and then we break above these highs. This would be insane. And then on that pullback, put the whole mortgage on these buys and then go crazy. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that would be nasty work. Super nasty work. Oh, let's go. I know you were on the 1 minute. Let's see. Technically, there's a setup here on the smaller time frames too. If you're like, yo, that's too much. Boom. Clean accumulation. Liquidity buildup right there. Sweep. We got the break above right here. We got the retest and then price flew. So if we come back down there, easy play to continue. But if you look here, we didn't make it down that far, but we are breaking more structure to the upside here. You can take that trade as well. Boom. Entry, stop loss. Oh, so there's news right now. And then you can target, this is the same thing as NAS, essentially. Same play as NAS, target those highs. But let me check. 7 a.m. There's news right now. I know Chairman Powell speaking, testifying. So make sure you have, let me switch this to the other one. The other alert. Only once. So if NAS comes back down here, make sure you guys have your buy limit set. I dropped the markups in the chat. You guys should have everything on lock. And then you think this plays out in sweeps previous daily highs? All right, cool. I'll see you guys later on in the chats. Let's get it. Let's get it. Drop your profits, and please go on the WAP and leave me a review. I need more reviews on there for more visibility for the community. So more people can join and trade with us and make that money. So that's all I ask. I don't ask for much, just that.